And when you throw a spell ball at someone, no, at the opponent that you fight, it's called a training fight. And the main character, Axeman, wants to become a trainer god. How to become a trainer god, you must defeat all 12 of the legendary trainers. Then after you defeat them, you become the trainer god. And that's what happens. These trainer gods got skills, things, and if you lose, you must always give something in for return, just for a fight. Axeman, he gives up in a fight. If he loses, he cannot go to that school anymore. Because once you get kicked out that school, it's nowhere coming back. And if you lose, that means you just get kicked out the school if you lose. And the dice, when you pick your background, like it'd be like a background around you, then it has a number. When you pick a card, it has a number. It becomes your background. How you use speed. Speed cards are legendary, and defense and attacks is the only ones you see a whole lot. Speed, and stamina is the two, and strength. Those are the three cards that you don't see, because you can get your own spell ball. You can get your own handmade spell ball for you. Axeman has this one, and it's called Snake. Every background number they have is how many bites that it's gonna do, and then it will defeat you. Then after that, Axeman, he's trying to become the trainer god because he want to be gooder than everyone. He fight a teacher, and there's teachers who teach you about things, and you can challenge them, and you can have like a friendly a trainer fight. It's called a trainer fight. You can have like trainer fights, and this is when you want to challenge somebody, you have to give something up just to challenge them, and they have to give something up too. And if you win, they have to, any deal y'all made when y'all win. Like, for example, if Axeman was fighting a person, and he said, if I lose, I get kicked out of the school. If you lose, you get kicked out of the school. If Axeman wins, he get kicked out of the school. You can pick different things to bet. And the background is high. When the background reaches, like, if you have 5, 4, if you have like 5, and if you have an attack, and if you get attack, it says attack your background, or it can attack your cards. And the dealer will come. The dealer will give you some more spell balls, but that only happens one time. Once you use all your they can only replace it one time. All your crystal and spell. Your crystals is the dice is for the crystals, because when you spin. Now, when you throw your dice, it sees how much damage. Like, if you land on a 4 on the dice, that's how much damage your crystal is gonna do to the person. But if you throw it you can't throw it at the background. The crystals you can't use for the background. You can only use for the cards. You can only use for the cards. And you cannot. And you can't. When you lose a fight, it's these dealers, because everybody have to share the same cards. Because when they say they want to fight in a school, these dealers will come and give you your background. You pick your background without knowing what it is, and the spell boss is how when you throw a spell, when you throw the ball, it will do a spell. Like, you can't move, you can't talk. Like, stuff like that. It's like a spell. But it can only last. Sometimes it can last for 3 turns. It lasts for turns. It lasts for 3 turns. 4. or it just lasts for one turn, or it just lasts for a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds. And you can make your own group on. You can make your own group. When you make your own group, it's years, because it's different ranks. Axeman is a newbie. These are the 4 ranks: newbie, extreme, teacher, trainer. Extreme is for like the 10-year students. The teacher is when you pass everything and you pass all of your exams. And the trainer is when you defeat a trainer, you don't become a trainer. Oh, yes you do. I remember. When you defeat a trainer, you become a trainer. But if you get defeated by a person, they will take the trainer part from you. And it's some people gambling for money and stuff, betting on people. And then it'd be a tournament. Tournaments happen every 2 years in the school, in 2 different schools. It's 4 different schools. I didn't pick out the names yet, but no, I did. The 4 different schools is Axeman is at East, then it's West, South, and North. Those are the ones, the 4 schools that you can get a trainer. And and it happens every 2 years. You must pick out your elite trainer fighters. And everybody, the cards is like defense characters, or attack, or speed, or stamina, or strength. That's what the cards are. The cards can attack, or can defend your background, and it's speed, attack, and stamina. Stamina is basically, it just gives you, stamina cards are actually rare. Stamina cards has to get handmade, and speed and strength. They're all handmade. You can make your own cards.